Coach Reynolds, you are the 3A state champion. How are you feeling in this moment?
Ooh! Ooh! I love it. It's been a lot of hard work. The girls obviously are bought in, and I'm just elated to be able to take this trophy back home to the city of South Bend, Indiana.
Silver Creek girls going for their first state title ever against South Bend, Washington. Bottom end of the first half, Dragons up 7. Kennedy Stuyvesant knocks down the 3. Silver Creek up by 10 at the break, but this got pretty tight in the fourth, just a 4-point difference. Marissa Gasaway was a huge difference, though. There's 2 of her 18 points. Silver Creek gets its first girls state title, winning 54-48.
It was good to get there. Obviously, we didn't come out on top. But one thing I remember, man, is it went by so fast. I was learning so much, trying to piece things together, trying to make sure that the program, the coaches, the parents, the kids were having the best experience possible. But at the same time, we wanted to go down there and win.
And no, it felt good to make it to state last year. It was definitely a goal to win. I mean, it sucks to lose, and we lost. It was pretty close. It wasn't a blowout either way. So, it felt good. It definitely was a disappointment to lose it, though.
It was one of those games where everything just didn't fall into place. A shot doesn't fall here, a shot for them does fall in. But that was their first time in a big game. So they had to be feeling the pressure. But they played hard, and a bounce either way, we could have won that game. It just wasn't our day. It wasn't to be that particular time. God had other plans.
Honestly, it was one of those games that you could push through and you know that you can win. And for us to come and not win it was a shocker to all of us.
That loss for the team was huge because of what happened after the game. We didn't sulk, we wasn't upset, we congratulated the other team, and we stood there like we're gonna be back next year. We're coming back. And also it gave our players that were coming back in leadership roles, gave them something really, really to shoot for.
We just wanted it more the next year. Like we knew what we had coming in. My sister, Monique, Raya, Jemiah, they were coming in, those freshmen. And then we had the experience of us already being down there, me, Maya, Shonda, Shamara, and Lauren. Like we were just extremely motivated, so it definitely motivated me.
After that loss, we just went back to the drawing board and watched films like what could we have did different, what are we gonna do different this season, and we're just ready. We're ready to get back down there. We hungry.
The first day of practice, we wanted it to be the state championship. Coach Steve was on them. Like, he wasn't taking no crap. Like, it was what it was. The girls that all came back, they knew what the expectations were from the first practice. So they were with it, we were with it, and we were ready to go.
Coming out of the state championship game, we had 3 really good freshmen in the stands, watching. So going into the season, we truly had to get them acclimated to what it was going to be like playing varsity basketball.
Karis, come here. Raya, Amaya, and Shonda, they got to get stronger going left. So like right there, Raya caught the ball, she turned. She was comfortable immediately and turned back towards her right hand. So instead of retreating and staying faced up, you know what I mean?
When you put together a team with as much talent as we have, I think one of the biggest challenges that coaches have to do is figure out how to make that mesh and make it work together.
Time! Let's go, bring it in. Listen, most of you have been playing basketball long enough to know that before practice, you should get here early to what? To put up shots, all right? We shot the ball like crap right now, all right? Some of that is because maybe we haven't shot. I know we're playing volleyball, that kind of stuff, but we're not gonna be able to keep making excuses every day, right?
I love these girls with all my heart, but anyone who comes into this program, I want them to have a great experience. And at the end of the day, if you're gonna spend 2 years with me, if you're gonna spend 4 years with me, you have to leave here a better basketball player and a better person.
Everybody's coming for your head, everybody. And don't think we can't lose. I think we felt a little bit of that last year. But if we're not ready, we can be caught off guard. I really believe that. I don't think we should lose any games on our schedule, but I know that we can be beat. You guys understand that?
How do we focus? With all the hoopla, with all the rankings, with all the goals and so on, how can we from game to game put the best product and put the best version of ourselves out on the court? It was competitive. I got a chance to see a side of some of our kids that it was actually kind of exciting.
Yeah, that scrimmage had a little bite to it. I remember, I'm not gonna say any names, but one coach had to tell one coach, calm down. It got a little rowdy.
So she was driving down, she was going up, and then I was gonna block it. She came down, her elbow smacked me dead in my forehead. And next thing you know, it's a big old knot on my forehead. Bruh.
Ooh, you got a nice little knot. Come on, you wanna try to stand up?
When she looked up and I finally saw her, she had a big old knot on her head. I don't know, I just fell out.
You got a nice little knot, it's pretty. I'm good. Yeah. Is your head hurting or anything?
No, I was thinking the worst. I thought I was gonna lose sight of my eye. I'm thinking my eye bleeding. The whole time it was just tears. It wasn't blood.
I actually slept on Lala Mir. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, Lala Mir, because the past few years that we have played them, we blew them out. So when we were scrimmaging against Lala Mir, I'm like, oh gosh, it's about to be another blowout. But then when we went out there, they were good.
Oh, just throw it to her.
We took Lalamere for granted. That's what we did. And they have some talented girls that play hard, and we just basically played down when we should have just played up and just kept it going.
Physically and mentally, I wasn't there. We played decent. We didn't play good at all, though. We weren't focused. We could tell that people weren't looking at their playbooks. People weren't paying attention in practice. So I think it definitely woke us up because it showed a lot of our flaws.
We hit some adversity, and I didn't like how we handled it. We needed to be pushed. We needed to be poked and prodded a little bit, so to speak, and that's what we got.
What'd you say? Did you say Marion? Did you say the Marion Knights? Is that what you said? A brief backstory? Where do you start?
To kind of discuss the Marion Washington thing, it always was a little soft spot for me in that game. I coached those girls in middle school. So all those girls played at middle school together for from 5th grade all the way up to 8th. And then once high school came, it was a division. So with that division, it comes comments and drama and stuff like that. So with that rivalry, you have the best of the best on each team because they all came from one middle school and they were the best.
I mean, Marion is really, really good, but the talent levels are just two different tiers. I mean, you have here and then we're here. It's a different category.
You can tell there is some tension between us two teams because playing people who we think are not better than us, and they're trying to prove something, we're trying to prove something. We just had something to prove.
I think that this was a very important game. It being the first game, it was the rivalry, and they just had to set the tone for the rest of the season.
Yeah, time's close, I whittled them down, sticking to them by sticking around. The gang online, Iwo Jima got one flag and it's sticking the ground, setting up shop. Think I got the message across. Came for the titles, impressed with the watch. We played the levels of Letterman jocks. Pins on the jacket, the man's abundant. The point of the road was banned and rugged. Hushing, I'm plotting on pants in London. The products are not being scared of some judgment. Gotta stay in the cut you off if you ain't making the cut. Couldn't tell you who the hell is behind us. You start to forget when you stay in front of it's up. And it's up for grabs, no remorse of who I'm taking it from. Numbers I give on my scoreboard is the only form of us staying in touch, that's saying enough. It's time to receive for all of the favors I've done. Too late for y'all to switch teams, everybody getting big leagues. Product flying out the shelf, what's in store for us? Known to hit a hole in one, look at the crowd and shoulder shrug. Shots are limited, I'm scared mango with the golden gun. Posted up, ready for whatever, boy, you know what's up. Time's close, I whittled them down, sticking to them by sticking around. The gang online, Iwo Jima got one flag and it's sticking the ground, setting up shop. Think I got the message across. Came for the titles, impressed with the watch. We played the levels of Letterman jazz.
For me, man, that South Bend, Washington versus the Marion Knights rivalry is a lot of fun. Honestly, right now, there's nothing like it.
I was feeling so good. Like, we didn't have a Maya and we beat them by, I want to say 12, I think, maybe. But imagine when we get her back, it would be 10 times better. So I was just like, man, this season about to be, we about to be it.
So, we end up winning double digits. We came out in the second half and played how we should have played. But I still wasn't happy. I didn't feel any sort of gratification with that win because I just felt like it wasn't how we should have beat them.
I knew we were going to be seeing them again in the sectional championship, and that made me a bit nervous because I actually thought we were going to blow them out the first game just because of who our team was. I thought we were going to blow them out, and 12 to 13 points isn't a blowout. So I was like, oh my gosh. But I was happy with that win. But then I was even more excited and more anxious to play them again because I knew it was going to happen.
We don't get no respect up north until you beat those Indianapolis teams.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here to try to whoop on North Central real quick so we can get some respect. The number one team, Crown Point, just went down. They lost to Mount Notre Dame just about 30 minutes ago. So we're in a good position right now. We got to go in here and just handle our business and go from there.
Highly anticipated Sneakers for Santa shootout is here at Brownsburg High School, where all shoe donations will benefit local charities and organizations. On top of that, we have some great basketball getting ready to be played. Teams from across the Midwest all under one roof for a shootout. Teams are looking to prove they belong, and there are plenty of spectators in attendance to watch.
All right, I don't even know what I just walked into. So before today, nothing matters. The 7 games we won, I know we've beat 4 top 20 teams and all that, but to most people it don't matter because you got to come to Indy and win in Indy.
Nobody from down south respects anybody up north. Period. Writers, evaluators, coaches, kids, parents, refs. They don't. They just don't. They just think Indy is it. Just real talk.
And if, and it's possible, but if someone beats us, you want to be able to say, you know what, they beat us at our best. But I'm going to tell you what, if we're at our best, we're not getting beat. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think that's us. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, Panthers!
Next game up is the Battle of the Panthers with South Bend, Washington gearing up against North Central. Washington with the first possession. Mila Reynolds with a 3. That's good. North Central follows up with a 3 of their own. This game has been close from the tip-off, with both teams looking like they have something to prove.
Stop fouling jump shooters. You've done that at least once every game. All you got to do is contest and rebound, not to shoot free throws. You don't foul jump shooters.
And here we are in the second quarter with a 2 from Monique Mitchell, the freshman. North Central with the drive and quick floater. Gets the basket. Mila Reynolds from the corner. It's in. We'll have a tight one headed into halftime with a tied score of 29.
We have to play as a group with more fire. I got 3 people running around. I got 2 people moping and pouting. And that ball right now is finding that person who's not willing to give the effort everybody else is giving.
In the beginning of the season, Coach Steve wanted to put together the toughest schedule that he can put together to show that these kids need to be nationally ranked. Those type of games and those type of settings showed you where we were capable of falling apart mentally, and that's what happened. Those type of things also helped us on where we could prepare to win a state championship.
Listen, we right here, all right? We got to take care of the ball and not turn it over and get good shots, okay?
Amaya Reynolds with the drive. Misses, scrapping for the rebound, but no fouls called. North Central with another 3. It's in. Shonda Jones to Raya Wilson for 3. No good. Oh, but there's a foul called on Lauren Gillen. And here we are in the fourth quarter with North Central leading 51-57. North Central with another 3. It is good. And that buzzer will close out the game with a final score of Washington 56, North Central 62.
Burning strong, united are we. Rah, 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 rah for the Washington High.
I remember Coach Steve telling us that we had to get our chemistry together. Like, if we didn't get this together now, then the rest of our season is going to look how that loss did. We had to get it together. Our heads were huge, and we just thought we were invincible.
I wonder if we're really taking the time to really understand what we're supposed to be doing. You get scouting reports. You get them emailed to you 2, 3, 4 days ahead of time. And then you got to have basketball IQ to know, all right, we're doing our job on Welsh and hooks. Number 24 is out here stroking 3s, and we still closing out lazy like this, letting her go wherever we want. Somebody needed to dog up and be like, I got her. I got her right here. She ain't scoring no more. We out there running around like, oh my God, hit another 3. And leaking out to try to get our own shot.
It woke us up. It was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, people are really coming for us. And teams that we think we should beat can still beat us.
Everybody wants to beat us. Do you guys understand that? And we're going to get people's best every single night. You cannot relax.
any game we play.
A good loss is good for everybody. That was one of those losses that we was like, all right, let's regroup, let's get better.
Got these new couches. Try to run our stuff like a college program. Yeah, I got you. We gotta do the whole thing. Gotta work them hard and make sure they have a place to chill and relax. Yep. You know what? We'll let the girls do this. They can get all this plastic and all that stuff out. You're losing. God, what's wrong with you, man? Seriously, what's wrong with you? You can't beat me. You can't beat me, bro. No, I'm gonna go put on my big, long shorts and tie these boys up right here, and you couldn't beat me, bro.
I don't care necessarily about relating to the kids. I don't have to know the new dances and, all that kind of stuff. But I do want to model the different aspects of a relationship. And in relationship, there's times you have to be transparent.
I had just as much to do with the loss against North Central as anybody, all right? I believe, and not everybody believes this, but I believed that I was basically doing too much, to put it in something you can understand.
For him to, admit that maybe there was some things we could have did better as the coaching staff is huge for the kids to see, because it was the first loss, and I think it was very good in building trust with them.
So I don't want you to lose confidence about who we are. I had to talk to Basketball Bob yesterday, who's the Max Preps guy who ranks us nationally. He's asking us what happened, what went wrong, and telling us, we're not going to be ranked no more, all this other kind of stuff, right? And at first I was pissed. I still am, all right? But the thing is I told him that we are still who he thinks we are. And we are who we think we are. We're still the best team in the state. But like I've always told you, we have to prove it.
It's uncomfortable. It's not pleasant. But you gotta tell kids where you are, what you're thinking, and what needs to be done. And you have to do it with a confidence and a vigor to where they respond. And if they're not responding, man, you can lose your way as a group. You can lose your way as a team. And we don't want that. So accountability is important.
We're gonna go in here and take the packaging off these couches real quick and set it up and let y'all feel the material a little bit, and then we're gonna go lift, all right? Good job today.
Hands up 3, 1, 2, 3, Panthers!
I think the couch offered us a place to just chill out, because we spend a lot of time with each other, lifting, film. So I think having a place where you can chill together and not always be so intense going at each other on the court, and I think it really helped us.
And we're here at Elkhart North Side for today's matchup between the Washington Panthers and Elkhart Lions. Coach Reynolds is on the verge of his 100th career win as the Panthers look to go 8-1 on the season.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? They trapped it right in the middle of the court. That was trapped right in the middle of the court. I don't care. They trapped it right in the middle of the court. That's crazy. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't try the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell.
You got one team. Sit your ass down and be quiet and don't get kicked out. Stop. Listen. We're going to have to figure out what we want to do on defense.
I don't even know what I said. I probably said something I shouldn't have said and, got the tea and so on, but, it is what it is.
What is our advantage when we shoot the three? What's the emphasis? So go rebound. Let's not pass it 3 and 4 more times to find out the same thing we already know is that you can't penetrate a 3-2 that's packed in. That's what happened North Central. So let's get smarter. Let's get better. Shoot the ball with confidence.
The Panthers have come out hot in the second half, hitting a bevy of threes. There's another by Rashonda Jones. Mila Reynolds with the steal, driving up court. Step back two. It's good. She's on a tear tonight. She is on a course to break the school record for most points in a single game.
Just be solid in the passing lane. If you get back door, so what? Let's just go score.
Rashonda Jones there with the rebound and dishes it right back to Mila for the 2. Another 3 by Mila. It's good. And with that putback, Mila Reynolds breaks the school record with 48 points. And that will do it here at Elkhart with a final score of South Bend, Washington, 67, and the Elkhart Lions, 25. Coach Reynolds secures his 100th win, and Mila Reynolds breaks a school scoring record.
So we're still trying to find out who we are, all right? And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. But I need y'all to know I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, all right? But what can't take time is your continued commitment to what we're asking you to do. And I felt like the second half, you guys were amazing. Getting to the boards, taking halftime and putting it out on the court.
I'm from Elkhart. I coached there 4 or 5 years. My daughter graduated there. So to go back to Elkhart, and just me sitting there proud, like, see, this what y'all get. Stuff like that. And to see Mila accomplish great things. Just to be a part of it is special.
It was special for his oldest daughter, for my oldest daughter, to break the school record, her school record, and get 48 for her dad on his 100th win.
That was a good moment, and I didn't realize until after the game was over. I was like, dang, I really did that on his 100th win. Yeah, I was happy for him.
One of the things I want to give to my girls is I want them to think of something other than themselves. When we do things like serve at the food bank, we just want to get outside of just basketball, but be thinking about others.
It felt good to give back to the community, knowing that at the same time we bonding and like giving to other people in need.
We got yams, we got the avocados, we got the carrots. We got the bananas. No, wait. We got the bananas. I said that before. Don't forget about the eggs.
It was so cool, like seeing the kids in the car, like they were so excited, and it made me really realize what I have at home, and it made me appreciate everything at home.
It can happen to anybody, so just to be able to serve them, it felt amazing. And like, just because it was cold, like we weren't really, yes we were, I'm lying, we were complaining. We were complaining that it was cold, but like, just to still do it and show love, it was just great for the community.
Now, everything she does, she's got to go downhill. So there's no reason to be this close and have her be able to spin. That's a really good move. And have her be able to spin without their help being there. All right, you just need bodies around her to make it hard for her. If she turns right here and there's no body, she's going to make that. All right, this girl, you guys will feel it. This girl is strong. All right, extremely strong. And she's playing more aggressive. She's playing harder. All right, But at the end of the day, if you keep a body in front of her, we'll have a very good chance, all right?
All right. They need to hear me. Hey, Kara, I'm for real. Who's in the gym? Hey, people in the team. Y'all just don't need to be that loud anyway.
I ain't gonna stop. She really trying to ruin this. I guess I'll be quiet.
So when we first got to Homestead, gym was very empty because it was practice time. So then when the girls went into the locker room, the gym started filling up. People knew Mila Reynolds, candidate for Miss Basketball, and then Ayanna Patterson, candidate for Miss Basketball, going one-on-one versus each other. You know, it was exciting. That game was exciting.
I wasn't ready for that. Wait, that means you want to pass. You're a jerk.
Exciting game today with South Bend, Washington taking on the Homestead Spartans. The Panthers look to win their 4th straight in this non-conference matchup. We also have 2 Miss Indiana prospects, one of which being Mila Reynolds and the other Ayanna Patterson. This should be a great game. Homestead passes inside. Patterson drives to the basket for the bucket. Shonda Jones to Reynolds for the 3. It's in. Dishes to Patterson. Oh, they call a blocking foul. Shonda Jones drives to the right with a scoop layup. Great finish. Homestead pushes down court. Dishes for the 3. Yes! Kira Reynolds passes down low to Mila, and turnaround jumper goes. Homestead with the rebound and 3. It's good. Quick inbound to Maya Reynolds. Launches a prayer. No good. We are going to halftime.
Man, I felt bad. Like, there were some things I did in that Homestead game that I got baited into that I told myself after the North Central game that I wasn't going to do. And we just got spread out too far. Defense wasn't good. We got exposed that night.
Where's that 3? 1, 2, 3, Panthers!
Second half underway. Homestead with a quick bucket underneath the basket. Kira Reynolds on the opposite end with a 2 of her own. Rebound by Amaya Reynolds. Passes to Raya Wilson. Driving. And hitting the contested 2. Patterson to the outside wing for 3. It's good. Closing out the 3rd quarter, Homestead has a lead of 10. Headed into the 4th. Monique Mitchell with the drive. And called for the travel. Homestead misses. Kira Reynolds with the rebound. Driving up court. Puts up a shot, but it doesn't go. Amaya Reynolds. No good. Homestead pushes up court. Corner 3. It's in. That will wrap up this much-anticipated matchup with a final score of South Bend, Washington, 52, Homestead, 65.
Man, I was overly mad. I just couldn't believe that I lost to her, especially because we beat her last year. And I knew that this would help her in the running for Miss Basketball. Came out I was probably dragging my feet, went on a bus. I probably said something to trigger my dad, but he was like, come outside, and he just went off.
I told her, I said, listen, we got to move forward. This is not the way to go about it. And she had a decision to make. Was she going to allow this to get better, or is she going to continue her self-loathing? And, she got back on the bus. 10, 15 minutes later, man, she was fine, able to move on. So those are some of the reasons why I'm even just proud of her through all this. She's carried this on her back, and she's done really well with it. People say they want family all the time. But as a family, you gotta spend time together. You gotta get through adversity. There's ups and there's downs, there's highs and lows, there's peaks and valleys. And that's what family is. And so we do a lot of things. One of the things we did, we took the girls, and it was my son's game, Stephen Reynolds III. It was just good to look back over my shoulder and seeing the girls supporting Stephen, having a good time together, sitting together, just smiling and, watching something that, we all love to do, and that's play basketball.
As a program, as a whole, we've always had siblings and little kids and family members in the gym, and we still do. We still have siblings, younger siblings in the gym. So, to take off and go watch a boys' middle school game was really cool, because all these girls know Stephen. They all know him. We really want to have the atmosphere of what it would be like to have this really big family. And I just think it was just another thing we do,
Man, we've been watching Detroit Edison ever since I got on the coaching staff the past 3 years. I mean, they're nice, and they're not stopping. They down, they coming for you like they winning. It's nonstop. So we knew we had to up the ante on this game. It was a real big game, man, real big.
So I've been talking to you guys over and over and over. You need to take some time to think about what these next 2 hours are going to look like. You guys understand that? Yeah. It's important, because if you don't, you're going to get out there, and this pressure and this adversity and this crowd and all this is going to hit you, and you're not going to be able to respond. You guys understand that? Yeah. But you should be able to. I believe you can, but it's going to take some thought and some time to do that. You guys understand? Yeah. You have to determine right now your mindset that you're going to be about doing your best and doing whatever is best for the team. You guys understand?
Yeah. Heads on 3, 1, 2, 3, Panthers.
The number one program in Michigan was Detroit Edison. So we wanted to go test our mettle and see where we had really gotten. And we went up there and had a hell of a game.
And we are in for a treat tonight at the LBI Holiday Classic, with South Bend, Washington making their way to Belleville High School to take on Michigan's #1 team, Detroit Edison. This gym is packed to the brim and filled with anticipation as fans look to see if Detroit Edison can continue their 65-game streak. This team has not lost a game since December 15th of 2018. Washington looks to stop that streak, but will have their hands full with a top Michigan prospect in Ruby Whitehorn. These two teams should put on a show. And we're off. Detroit Edison with the first possession, driving to the basket with the quick layup.
Don't get close to her, just contain. Just keep backing up.
The pass is stolen, but Raya Wilson with the block leads to a quick 2 by Mila Reynolds.
Face it, yeah, don't hit me off all life. Face it, none of y'all can stop me, say it with me like. Face it, settle down, you know I'm the one, just face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like. Yeah, 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 face it, yeah, 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 face it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, face it, yeah, don't hit me on the phone like. Face it, none of y'all can stop me, say it with me like. Face it, settle down, you know I'm the one, just face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like. Yeah, 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 face it, yeah, 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 face it, yeah, 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 face it.
We have to make sure we rebound.
Listen, they're gonna. I want to switch it up, like not for the sake of switching, but you know, once you get used to how stuff moves, like right now, she's drawing us something for the 2-3. So do we come out man and see how we can ride that out and then go to the 2-3?
I mean, if we do man, I think we should do a second man.
Okay.
Because they trying to get to the basket.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm all about going back to that zone. Listen, that's fine. We have to gang rebound, all right? Ruby is a monster. She is hard to handle on the boards, but she can't handle all 5 of us. You're leaking out, you're leaking out, and you were leaking out. Please, I'm telling you, the game is going to be won on the boards.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game has not disappointed as it's been close for 4 quarters, leaving us with a score of 54-54 with 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Listen, they're going to have the ball. Listen, Ruby Whitehorn is getting this effing ball. I do not want to get beat with Ruby getting to the free throw line or getting a shot, okay? If she gets it, we're going to come and help hard.
Detroit Edison with the inbound. 18 seconds left on the clock. Rashonda Jones with the on-ball defense. And it's stolen by Monique Mitchell. And Coach Reynolds calls a timeout with 4 seconds left.
Great job, Mo! Yeah, let's go. Let's win this shit. Let's take this shit.
I feel like we can get this. We can get this. Now, granted, Mila's dealing with cramps in her calves. Shonda Jones is still not quite right after tweaking her knee in the North Central game. But there was just this sense, and I hadn't seen it yet. This was the first time we were doing this. And I'm like, it's happening.
Washington with the inbound to Amaya Reynolds. She drives left, puts it up, no good. We're taking this one to overtime.
Good job. Good job. Great job. Let's go. They ain't gonna call no foul. We in Michigan. They ain't gonna call no foul.
To play a full game, to play an up-tempo game, a physical game, and then go to overtime, I was like, I hope we can pull this one out.
This overtime has been back and forth with great play from both teams. Whitehorn with the rebound and contested putback. Rashonda Jones to Kira Reynolds for the layup and the foul. Detroit Edison dishes out for the 3. It's good. Washington pushing the ball. Dishes to Rashonda Jones for the 3. Yes, it's good. Detroit Edison making things interesting. Oh, with the floater. Double overtime. Here we come. Kira with the drive, puts it up, gets the rebound, puts it back, gets it, and the foul. All roads lead here with a score of 77-79. Detroit Edison will inbound with Washington holding a 2-point lead.
In the 22 class, there's probably no other player I respect more than Ruby Whitehorn. So I knew she wanted the moment, and she deserved the moment to try to put them ahead or try to tie the game.
Detroit Edison inbounds, gets it to Ruby Whitehorn, driving right, double team. Oh, she loses the ball, and it's picked up by Kira Reynolds, and that'll do it. The Washington Panthers have snapped the 65-game win streak of Detroit Edison. Wow, what a game. That'll close out the LBI Holiday Classic with a final score of South Bend, Washington, 79 to Detroit Edison, 77.
It felt so good. Like, man, after the game, in the locker room, banging on lockers, singing, yelling, dancing, just all that. It was really good.
What? What? Man, I'm so happy for them. How getting over the hump, baby.
If you can beat Detroit Edison, you can beat anybody. Let's just put it out there. And so that confidence, when you build off of that, and that's embedded in your foundation now going into 2022, it just changes the game.
My bad. We'll clean those. I got you. Hey, hell. How you playing? I'll get you some new ones.
It increased her confidence to know that she could be what we say she is, and which is a special player.
Maya was more aggressive than she's been all year. Listen, Kira shows emotion, and here's the thing, and you know it's genuine because she usually doesn't, but did you guys feel that? Yeah. Right? So that means you did something, you made a sacrifice, and you gave a gift to your teammates. That's what you have to continue to do, right? You're shooting the ball with confidence, just playing with confidence. Time again.
Coach Steve just was reminding the girls, like, yeah, we're about to go on Christmas break. We have a little break. We don't have another game until the Hall of Fame Classic, because it was needed after that Detroit game. These girls were ready for a break.
You can see the sparkle in my eye. With the love all around, it feels so right. And I will take this opportunity to share you. There's no way that I could ever repay you.
When you come around Christmas time, man, it's time to celebrate the goodness of the Lord. You got to make sure that's a good time, you know, because what I do is for Him.
This Christmas, I feel you, babe.
I can feel the presence all around me. If love was made of water, I'd be drowning. I'm grateful that I'm here and that you found me. The way you showing love is astounding. Keep this moment, keep it cold, put the repeat on it. Keep it on, gotta keep it flowing. It's silent, but the love's outspoken. Yeah, the love's potent.
Bro, I think I messed up my dish. I was so mad. I was heated too. Cause I followed everything. I followed all the steps. TikTok scammed me.
Cause I am surrounded by all the people I love. There's no reason to cry, cause I know that you will hold us.
Amen.
Oh, I feel you this Christmas.
Oi, not to say no ice, but
I feel you, babe. And I will never take for granted the way you took my hand and led me along the path where I should be.
Who had the best dish at that party? Me. Yeah, I had the best dish. What was it? Was it some greens? It was some greens, yeah. Was they?
Your love is so ample in my life, and I know this because I am surrounded by all the people I love. There's no reason to cry, cause I know that you will hold us. Oh, I feel you this Christmas. Where you find them at? I feel you.
So going into the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic, we was nervous, to say the least. This is a very prestigious tournament, and we had a scare with Mila. She hyperextended her knee and sprained her ACL. Then Shamara Allen's out with the ankle. So we literally had 7 girls on our roster, and 4 of them were freshmen.
I'm like, here we go. We're going down to one of the most prestigious games in Indiana outside of the state championship. And I got an ankle injury from Shamara Allen, and I got a knee injury from Mila Reynolds. 2 girls that we've been riding all year, and we're going to go down here and try to beat Washington, who was a top 3A team, and then the winner of Franklin and Westfield. I'm like, come on, 7 kids, 2 games in one day. Yeah, it wasn't looking good. Wasn't looking good.
People really thought we was finna lose because Mila was gone, Shamara was gone. We really had kind of like a disadvantage, but at the same time, we had people thinking we wasn't finna win. They was preying on our downfall. That was their problem.
Are you going to be mentally committed to playing, 100% committed in effort and focus every single possession from now until tonight? And I'm telling you, there's not a team, even without Mila, there's not a team who can beat us if you're committed to that. That's the biggest thing.
Coach Steve knew, all right, we got 7 players. We about to go down here and we gonna do this, So when I seen his reassurance, I'm like, bet, all right, you comfortable, I'm comfortable too.
The second game of the Hall of Fame Classic will feature the Washington Panthers versus the Washington Hatchets. Fans anticipate a great game as the winner will advance to the championship round.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitted for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot. Wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play. It's a vision, I needed ambition, I needed a mission to beat a submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash of the distance, they coming off track, no. When they ask what's the motive, don't talk, I just show them. They all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going, I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling, they already know. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play.
Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous.
These numbers don't mean nothing. We knew we could beat them. That's not the point. The point is, are you maturing? And I need to see that at another level because we're going to need every ounce of it this next game. Do you guys understand that? Yeah. Right? This is like a home game for Westfield. They right down the street. You guys understand? They got a Miss Basketball candidate, girl that's going to Michigan, and they got other kids that can hoop. They can play. But we got to be all in.
There isn't a team in the state that we felt like we didn't have the kids to match up with, and that was when we talk about Kira Reynolds, that was another game for her to show the potential that she had. And then you still got, all defensive world, Amaya and Shonda and Raya, it just showed that Hall of Fame Classic, I believe, really opened up the eyes to a lot of people that this program is going to be around for a while.
Or whoever wins is going to be cutting down nets. I want to take that net home. All right, let's go. Man, I'm going to need that Newcastle net.
Championship basketball here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse. We have the Washington Panthers head-to-head against the Westfield Shamrocks for the Raymond James Hall of Fame trophy. And we're off. Westfield with the ball. Dishes to Alyssa Crockett. Goes up for the 2 and the foul. Westfield to the corner for 3. It's in.
Should be guarding the three-point line.
Kira Reynolds on the other end drives for the layup.
Timeout.
Coach Reynolds calls a timeout.
That person, all right? But we have to guard the three-point line better. That's all we talked about. And people are just shooting the ball right in their face. Guard the three-point line better. And then rebound. All right, let's go.
Hey, pick it up on 3. 1, 2, 3, pick it up.
Shonda Jones for the 3. It's good. Raya Wilson with some solid defense. Wilson secures the steal and a foul. Kira Reynolds on Crockett. Fancy footwork. Puts up the shot and the foul. Crockett for 3. Doesn't go. Westfield rebounds. Oh, and a block by Raya Wilson. Foul is called. Panthers bench doesn't like the call. Passes to Crockett. Goes up for 2. Washington pushes the ball. Jones to Gillen for the transition 2. Westfield shot doesn't go. And Monique Mitchell comes up with a steal. Amaya Reynolds orchestrating the offense. Gets it to Monique Mitchell for the 2. And that will take us into the half with a score of Washington 24, Westfield 20.
All 7 girls went in the game and played their part and played it well. As a whole, I thought that tournament right there was pivotal for us to know that our entire team can be scary.
Washington has come into this half on a roll with every player on the roster stepping up in the absence of Shamara Allen and Mila Reynolds. Here come the Shamrocks with a run of their own. It looks like fatigue may be a factor for the Panthers.
We were facing some adversity. We had got out to a good lead early, but you can see us declining. I mean, we were getting tired. We were just hanging on.
With an amazing run by the Westfield Shamrocks, we now have a 2-point game in the fourth quarter. Washington looking to inbound. And Amaya Reynolds is fouled. She will head to the free throw line for 2 shots and a chance to go up 4. First of 2 free throws. And it bounces off the rim. Still a chance to go up 3 with this last free throw. And it's off the back rim with Crockett rebounding. Pushes up the court. Westfield calls timeout.
Are they going to go for the win?
I don't know.
Good work. Sit down.
Have a seat.
Let them catch it out here. I do not want them getting anything back here. Everybody understand that, all right? Kira, you're back here protecting the basket, all right?
One possession, several ticks left on the clock. We knew what we wanted to accomplish in that possession defensively, and it broke down.
Westfield with the ball, driving right, guarded by Raya Wilson. Passes to the corner, dishes to the top of the key for the win. And it's short. Keir Reynolds with the rebound. And that does it. The short-handed Panthers have come to the Hall of Fame Classic and did the impossible. With a final score of 52-50, the Panthers now hoist their championship trophy.
He's a part of the West Side. Why wouldn't we put up the West Side?
How about we do this? One white and one West.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Wow, we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, they're not gonna invite us back.
I was like, yeah, let's go, yeah. I was hyped. I was hyped because we had just won a huge tournament without two of our main players. So that was huge for our team, and it spoke volume to, you know, what we could do when they do return.
Good job, good job.
Sectional 19 is at South Bend, Washington. 16 game one. I think you clearly start with South Bend, Washington.
Wow.
A great run they had a year ago. Tremendously talented group of young ladies.
Simply put, South Bend, Washington is amongst the best teams in the state. The team of this group that has given them the closest battle this year is Mishawaka Marion. That was a 12-point victory for Washington. Marion is ranked number 8, so I guarantee you Marion is thrilled. They will not see South Bend, Washington at least until the championship game.
So glad morning when it's over. All these stars we need some closure.
These girls wasn't thinking about nothing but sectionals. That's all we talked about. That's all we talked about. Sectionals. This definitely was one of them trap games. It wasn't a trap game for them. They was ready. They was hype. The crowd was hype. The students, they had a full student section at like 10 in the morning. I know that coach was hype. He was writing stuff on his board over there. Got them kids all riled up. It was one of those games.
I never let none of you close to me. Living the cut like I'm supposed to be. The ones that betrayed me had love for me. But so they told me. They're making it hard. Taking it back to the old me. Go play with the reaper. Pray for what you sold me. Batman, all you fans don't watch his movies. Just don't trust the light, cause things get moody. Share my loot, my time, I find out when they lose me. Man put money on my head, I feel like Lucy. It happens to be, if it happens to me, then the tragedy feels much worse. And I passionately believe that these reasons will one day be my worst. I casually see I'm a casualty, and I promise I feel like I'm cursed. Whoa, don't let them see I was bringing you down, you gotta act like it don't hurt. It's so hard not to act reckless, so young but I'm feeling restless, yeah. It's so hard not to act reckless, but I'm young and I'm feeling restless, yeah. Coming's the worst and it's coming back round for you. Don't toast in the family. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. Don't toast in the family. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. I've been riding by myself. Got me feeling like a ghost. I ain't never need your help. I just feel you do the most. These are friends getting enemies. Why they wasting all my energy? All they gotta ask is fake on. And all they talk about is loyalty. I ain't got time for it. But this is where I draw the line. There ain't no finding peace. So let me see if there's a piece. Out of sight, out of mind. I'ma take what's mine. Put it all on yourself. Let the damn scream. And I can't blame no one else. You figures. But now I watch who I'm working with. The smaller the circle, the better. It's easy. There's no more problems to settle.
feeling restless, yeah.
Contain her, rebound. Offensively, they bullying y'all. They are tougher than y'all, period. I told y'all, toughest team we're going to play. And y'all won't make a commitment to get from here and here.
Well, Lalamere, they came to play, man. They wanted they lick back and they got it, man. And our girls, they underestimated them. Well, we all did, including the staff. We underestimated Lalamere, and they came ready to play, and they came with their fans, and they did what they did, man.
With a score of 54-55. Washington is down 1 with the opportunity to win the game.
You understand? A 2 wins it. Get it to the free throw line even better. All right? So once you get it in, I want you to come and put on the Jets.
Raya Wilson with the inbound. Maya Reynolds drives up court. Dishes to Raya Wilson. Ball is deflected. And a foul is called. Looks like free throws are coming. Referees are conferring. The game has been called.
What was that, man? You kicked it to the corner.
You called a foul.
No, never mind. Go ahead. Go to the locker room.
In a controversial finish, Washington loses on their home court for the first time in 2 years, with a score of Lalamere 55, Washington 54.
So when they caught the game, I'm like, but we still had time on the clock. So it was frustrating, honestly.
It ain't the rest. It shouldn't even have mattered. 30 points better than that team. 20 maybe, 20, 30, whatever. We didn't get it done today. So please come ready to work. Monday, don't take anything for granted. When you leave here, guys, don't just go home and get caught up in whatever. The only thing you have to do right now is re-up your commitment to doing what has been asked of you the entire year. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. That's pretty much where we're at. That's how I feel.
My mindset going into this tournament wasn't right, honestly. But thanks to my coaching staff and trying to stay focused and staying prayed up, we did our thing.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been bad. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming. Had to work something cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans. Partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking even no ends. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting
it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'm a jacket like Letterman, y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a big bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch how I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah.
So yeah, we did our thing. Gymtown, whacked them. St. Joe, whacked them again. And we're rolling at this point and looking forward to playing against Marion and doing our best.
Listen, I'm having an experience I've never had before, and that's how we're gonna go out. I have never been so confident in my entire coaching career. I need y'all to know that. You understand that? Yeah. So play with that confidence. You guys got that? Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. Panther 3, 1, 2, 3, Panthers!
Hey, be sure you stick around because we're only getting warmed up.
I kept the faith, keeping the faith, I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Yeah, putting in work, won't say a word till they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? Thanks to the sun. Hey, you see the melanin? Yeah, we just begun. Yeah, in my element. Came through clean looking like a president. Martinelli porn, we celebrating with elegance. Yes, this for the women you see by my side. She gave me reason to fight. Yes, mama, we made it. I know that you proud. Dad always told me stay true to the route. It's for the veal, golden the teal. Kids walk around with the gold in their grill. Told you I'm focused, I never lost hope, and I'm giving them something they feel. I keep a trill, ain't no counterfeit. How does it feel if you doubt it? It's still who we started with. Put down the seed, now it's harvesting. We make the art, then we market it, all of it. I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you doubt it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Hey, putting in work, won't say a word until they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. This for the fam, this for the home team. Yeah. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
I started making a list of some names that I gotta mention when I'm getting my trophy. Yeah. Lot of folk wasn't with me in the gym. I was shooting around, I was trying to be Kobe. No time for the phony, don't act like you know me. Got God on my side, I can stand on my lonely. Been on my ground so that wifey and I could just live a sweet life where the Zach and Cody. She wasn't there and I wrote your name down and I made a mistake, gotta scribble it out. Snakes trying to slither in now. The ones that ain't put in, been wanna reap benefits, they want some clout. That ain't what I'm about. I'm moving different and they moving fast. They gon' be tripping when my name announced. And the winner is Mike Cheesy. Congratulations. Cause I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Put it in work, won't say a word until they announce it. Determined to get it, I'm focused and driven, so what you know about it? Yeah, I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. See, this for the fam, this for the home team. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
I remember the reporter saying, so you get Silver Creek in the state championship game? And I just remember smiling. Like, there's never been a rematch in the 3A state championship. So it was highly unlikely it was going to happen. But it did. And then I immediately thought, like, how prophetic was run it back? Like, we literally are going to get a chance to do it. Out of all we've been through, out of everything that's been said and done and all the disappointment, all the ups, all the downs, the successes, we were going to get a chance to be Avengers. And man, that made my night. And from that point, when I tell you, we left LaPorte, me and my wife got something to drink, we got some snacks, and we watched 2 Silver Creek games that night because we were not going to let this opportunity get past us again.
We didn't even know that it was going to be Silver Creek until, like, after we got home, and we got a text. Coach March sent the text, and we was like, we're going to be playing Silver Creek. Like I said, we had to run this thing back. We had it.
Not everybody gets the chance to go to state. So for us to get the chance back to back, it was a true blessing. And the fact that we were playing the same team that had just beat us last year, I was like, yes, like this is our get back. This is our run it back season. I was excited.
It's always your mouth open. Close it. Come on. It looked like it was half my face. Keep it going. Hey. Words. Little right. Words. We play basketball and we play and we day and night. Crossover, cross behind the back, spin move, shit back. Everybody knows he really in the moves. Hey, now you already know. I'm saying, already know. Already know. Hey.
Because you're represented right here. You're represented right here. All right? These girls have been through some struggles. I've been through some struggles. But we can come out on the other side of this. All right? We can come out on the other side of this. So be encouraged. We're going to go down and we're going to bring that trophy back.
I know that we all gonna be alright. We gon' make it through if it takes us all night. No matter what the odds may bring our way, I can see the blessings coming our way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Blessings on blessings, yeah. I can see the blessings coming our way. Our way, our way. Blessings on blessings, yeah. I can see the blessings coming our way.
I can't say that life's been perfect or complain, cause life's been worth it. And all because of who he is working, really working out for my God. And no more living in that fear, no more tears and no. Oh, he's working me and molding me, who he wants me to be.
I know that we all gonna be alright. We gon' make it through if it takes us all night. No matter what the odds may bring our way, I can see the blessings coming our way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Blessings on blessings, yeah. I can see the blessings coming our way. Our way, our way. Blessings on blessings, yeah. I can see the blessings coming our way. It's like I can feel the blessings coming my way. Yeah. It's like I can feel the blessings coming my way. I know that we all gonna be alright.
I got an opportunity to connect with Coach Stacy Mitchell last year. Coach Mitchell was the first African-American head coach to win a state championship in Indiana for girls basketball. And I reached out to him. I even went so far to use an emotional picture that was taken after he won as my screensaver to help motivate me. I called Coach, I said, hey, it'd be great if you could just talk to my kids. If I could finally come meet you, and heck, we need a gym to go shoot at. So he was all in. He hosted us, shared his heart with us, and it was just another moment, man. Like we were really piecing this thing together. So I'm really grateful for Stacy Mitchell and what he was able to share with us.
Hi, nice to meet you.
All right, my man. How you doing, man? All right, good to see you. Good to meet you. Meet you too. Yeah, right. Thanks for having us, man. Yeah, this is for you.
Oh, thanks.
I got you a little shirt.
Okay,
I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for putting that on tonight. You got the green today. I hear you. I hear you.
Just come on in.
All right.
Okay, we back now. It's been a minute for this on the
Coach Mitchell, let me show you something, man. Every postseason, I have you as my screensaver.
Oh, man.
Whatever that was right there, that's what I want. That's what I'm chasing right there. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt.
Somebody tell them that we back now. Somebody tell them that we, I got the city on my shoulder, straight to the top, I told you I never drop what I'm holding, I got the team with me, we gotta go and we on a roll, so we never see defeat, Lights still shine even when the world's dark, and I still stride even when it gets harder. We stayed steady since the day that we started. No, we ain't stopping, I know we got it. Look, we back now. It's been a minute for this on the gas now. Ain't no limits, I swear I can never cap out. They don't let me loose, I'ma act out. Cause I'm back out. Whoa, look, I'm back now. Somebody tell them that we back now. Somebody tell them that we back now.
Man, glad you got a chance to come out, man. How you doing? Good to see you.
Man,
All right.
you're doing some beautiful
Thank you, man.
things,
Thank
bro.
you. I appreciate you.
Man,
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. I really am.
No, you're doing it, bro.
We got to
light
provide
the
these
city on
experiences.
fire.
We got to provide the experiences for these kids, man, and see what this do for them, you know? It's going to open up some doors for sure.
1, 2.
We're going to break and then have a seat right where you are.
Heads up 3, 1, 2, 3, Panthers.
Coach Mitchell, like I always tell you, we can win trophies and win games and all that kind of stuff, but it's going to be the people you meet along the way that are going to have the most impact, all right? So, Coach Stacy.
Okay. When Coach told me the other day he wanted me to speak to you young ladies, I was just trying to think, man, what could I say? First of all, I didn't want to come off goofy, you know what I mean? But my main thing is enjoy this time right here, okay? I'm kind of telling you some of the same things I told our girls, and I still tell our girls. This is the best time of your life, okay? These friends that you have now, these are the friends you're gonna have long term. Like I told my girls, my friends I played with in high school, man, I still talk to them because we did some great things together. We got along and we loved each other, and it really was a family. And the vibe I'm getting just watching you all here today and some of the videos I've seen, you guys are, you young ladies are really, really tight, okay? So enjoy this time. When you go play tonight, hey, leave it all on the court. And again, enjoy that, okay? Because once that ball go up, it's basketball.
I just feel like he had a lot of confidence in us. Just hearing it from another coach that knows what he's doing, it gave us more perspective and more confidence going into the state game.
Make no mistake about it, okay? There is a reason we're number 1 team in 3A, all right? There's a reason we're ranked top 25 in the country. And you've proved that for 30 games. You guys understand that? Yeah. Tonight's not gonna be any different, all right? So you tell your nerves that,
You tell your anxiousness that. You tell whoever you got to tell. Tell yourself, all right? You're going to show up. You're going to play with confidence. You're going to play together. We're not going to be out of pocket. We're not going to be trying to prove nothing, all right? We're going to do what we've done all year, all right? And that is good enough. Does everybody understand that? I need you to hear that. We're going to do what we have done all year, and that is good enough.
It was just perfect for our theme that we set a year before. Let's run it back. Let's run this shit back.
Shotties in the back, wanna run it back. We ain't turning back, we ain't done with that. We ain't talking cat, we gon' run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Just tell you how, man, dang. Just really proud of you guys. And I just want to finish it, man. Like, at the end of the day, that's where we're at, all right? We need to finish this. You guys understand that? Whatever you have to do from this minute until we get out on that floor to finish this, that's what you need to do, all right? I don't care if it's swallow your pride. I don't care if you need to dance. I don't care what it is. Whatever you need to do to finish this, that's why we're here. You guys understand that? We're not going home without that trophy. You guys understand that? Yeah. You got to give everything you have in your focus and in your effort. And you got to be 100% committed to it. You guys understand that? All right? Now, I want to go out together, okay? We can't shoot or get on the court or anything, but it's just good to just get out there and just get a lay of the land and go from there, all right? 5 o'clock, what time is it? 5 o'clock, no phones, all right? Put them away. If you want to take pictures and stuff, right now you can do that, all right? 5 o'clock, let's put them away and let's start investing into each other, all right? I know that people are emotional because, it's their last game. You got seniors and, that kind of stuff. You got freshmen. If I was y'all, I'd be nervous. I was nervous last year. I'm a grown man. So, encourage each other. It's important. All right, it's important. Even if it's just a pat on the back. All right, and I always keep it 100 with y'all. Always. All right. I don't care if y'all get along or not. All right. You guys have the power to encourage each other. You guys understand that? Use your words and use your heart to help each other. Okay? Because at the end of the day, guys, you guys are going to remember your experience, okay? It's going to remember your experience, and you're going to have to remember how you got through whatever you needed to get through to make something extraordinary happen, all right? Because you guys are extraordinary girls. You guys are extraordinary girls, coaches, cameramen, everybody that's in this room, we wanted to have in this room for this moment. All right, let's break.
What'd you say about music?
Oh, I brought the, hold on. I'll get in a minute. Let's break.
Let's go, y'all. Hands on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Panthers!
We are here at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse for the 3A State Championship between South Bend, Washington and Silver Creek. This is a much anticipated rematch between those two programs as Silver Creek was able to secure the victory last year. Washington looks to avenge last year's loss with a resounding victory.
So the energy in the arena is like second to none, and it was electric. It was beautiful in the sense that I knew God was in it, I knew our city was in it, I knew everyone's hearts were in it, all wrapped up into an excitement of a basketball game.
when you go down to Indianapolis for those state championship games, you're running into people that you grew up with that made a move down there to Indianapolis. It brings that camaraderie back together, gelling the community back together, I think.
It was fun to actually see a lot of people come out and support, you know, the girls and the coaching staff in South Bend, Washington.
You have to be committed to each other, to communicating, to rebounding, to doing the things that we did all year. All the things we've been preaching, you can do it right now. You guys understand that? Yeah. All right, great energy, pick each other up, all that stuff. Okay, now listen, play with edge, play with grit, play with passion, okay? But celebrate with each other, all right? No, we could clapping at each other's face, all that kind of stuff. This is not the stage for it. This is the stage to show who we are, all right, at a high level, okay? As a team, as a group. You guys got that? Yeah. All right, I believe in you. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, Panthers!
I will handle all the excitement for you. Y'all stay calm. Hey, flat, attack her, attack her. We ready in here. Get it up. Starters, check in.
Headed into the half, Washington has a commanding lead of 51-16 over the Silver Creek Lady Dragons.
Okay, we've given them some points, okay? I don't want to do that. Well, I don't want to go back out here. I don't want to be sloppy, okay? No. That was a burp that time. That was a burp. That was a burp. I know. I'm mad about those 6 points. No. That was a burp. Okay. But outside of that, guys, if we don't foul, they don't have a chance. You guys understand that? You guys are moving so well out there. Continue to cover each other. All right, continue to cover each other. Sometimes we broke down, right? But people are flying around, getting out on shots, man. I mean, I'm talking about beautiful, okay? Beautiful to watch, all right? Let's go out here. Let's shoot some free throws.
Coach,
yeah.
Can we do a halftime check-in? Can we all get in the mirror and just take a picture or something?
What?
Halftime check-in.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Just take a picture in the mirror, everybody.
We don't know what that means.
It's silly.
No, can coaches count?
Yeah. Yeah. Halftime check-in.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Can I stand like this?
However you want to. Spiffy.
Hey, halftime check-in. All right. Yeah, Mo! Damn! Got that record, boy. Be professional, all right? Finish the game, all right? Love you. You did so good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You did a good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
The South Bend Washington Panthers are now 3-8 state champions with a historical night over the Silver Creek Lady Dragons, breaking 7 Indiana state records, winning by an astounding 58 points, with a final score of South Bend, Washington 93, Silver Creek 35. Closing out, as always, ever onward.
Good dog! Good dog! Good dog! Good dog! Good dog!
Coach Reynolds, you are the 3A state champion. How are you feeling in this moment?
Ooh! Ooh! I love it. I love it. I am so excited for the community, for all of you. Thank you. It's been a lot of hard work. The girls obviously are bought in, and I'm just elated to be able to take this trophy back home to the city of South Bend, Indiana. Thank you to all of just the seniors. You guys were amazing. Freshmen who came in this year. Where's my wife? Come here.
She does not like being on camera.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I love you so much. Good job. Yep. She's been a rock just for all of the students, holds them accountable, does all the motherly stuff, all the coaching stuff. But my staff, Coach Tennessee, has been a friend like no other. I really appreciate you. Coach Karras, all your wisdom, and we brought you back, baby. We brought you back.
You had the opportunity to actually have a rematch against the team that you lost in the state finals to last season. How much did that play into the motivation, and what was your message to your team all season long to get back here today?
Hey, Coach Eddie, I love you, baby. I love you. All right. We just, from the time they beat us, and I mean, they beat us last year, you know, and from that time, that was our motivation to get here again. We spent as much time as we could together all spring, all summer, They were eating up my wife's fettuccine and getting, we did everything we could to try to spend time together, just to try to cement that bond. And I think that's what you saw on the floor tonight, was that there was a team that was hungry, that had paid their dues, and tonight we came out and did that thing. All right, everybody come in for a minute. Everybody come in for a minute.
No, I got the bag.
All right, everybody listen up real quick. Hey. Put on that slip knot. Put that away. Everybody, hey, I need 5 minutes. Put your phones away. All right, this ain't for social media and all that stuff. All right, we did this. You guys understand that? Y'all can share that later. Right now, from now until we, kind of just move into whatever we're doing for dinner and all that kind of stuff, man, cement this in your heart. You guys understand that? Yeah. With each other, okay? So when you start, you own your business 10 years from now, and Kira needs a job or whatever, you remember this moment and you make sure you take care of her. You understand that? All right? When you go and you change the world or whatever you're going to do, impacting kids and coaches, and mine need a coaching job, y'all come back to this moment and be like, you know what? I remember my girl was by my side. You understand that? All right? Share this with each other. Don't be so swift. That's what our society does, right? Everything's got to get a like for it. Got to get everybody share. Just slow down for a minute. All right? Slow down for a minute. Share it with your sisters, right? Share it with your uncle, all right? All right, never mind. Y'all get it. All right, never mind. That's the uncle. That's the papa. All right. Yep. All right. But listen, and we'll talk more. I'm not going to try to shove everything into this moment, but obviously I've been telling you, I've been crying all day and laughing and all that kind of stuff, but I am extremely proud of you guys, all right? Y'all did the damn thing out there, okay? Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Thank you, everybody in here, all right? I'm not going to start naming names and all that kind of stuff. I'm looking at you. Thank you, okay? Thank you. Every little bit you did, every big thing you did, and everything in between, I appreciate from the bottom of my heart, all right? This is not about me. It's not about the Reynolds. It's not about nobody, all right? It is about what we all did. You guys understand that? Yeah. Right? Don't let anybody steal that from you, okay? Not the media, not your mama, not your cousin, nobody. Not your enemies, nobody that would try to come between us and say this is anything other than the grind that you all put in. You guys understand that? All right? You protect that with your life. You guys understand that? Protect that because it was about us. You guys understand? Yeah. All right? And everybody played their role. And because you bought in and because you did, y'all set so many damn records today, I couldn't even keep up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens when you guys buy in and do what you're supposed to do. Did you guys see Monique Mitchell tonight? Jesus. She broke out. I'm extremely proud of her. And we could see it building and coming, but I just want to shout her out. Monique Mitchell was a huge difference maker when she came off of that bench. She was ready. But thinking about, Raya, Monique, Jemiah, Rashonda, Amaya, and Kira, those 6 coming back after having this experience, them sort of, taking the reins because of the impact that Mila, Lauren, and Shamara had. I'm extremely excited to see what happens. We'll get after it this spring, this summer, and just see what we can do. Noblesville's playing right now. They're returning everybody back. I just walked past them in the hallway, all right? And as soon as I shook Coach's hand, I turned to my assistant coach. I said, we're going to play them next year. That my mind, I'm a competitor, man. That's what I want. I want to have as many of these as possible. And, they're hard to do. They're hard to get to. I know we've been fortunate to have 2 in a row, but I would love to try to get back here. But I know that road goes through Noblesville, for sure.
Coach, ladies, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, everybody listen, I need your attention, all right? Number one, just want to say how proud I am that tonight we're celebrating this, all right? This is not a normal thing by any means at all right? I'm glad that you guys are here to see how high you guys have set the bar, all right? And the expectations. So even though we went through 3A last year, whatever poll you look at, we're number one, all right, unless somebody hating, all right, because we deserve that. There's a lot going on today, all right? We're getting our rings. They're celebrating our team from last year. Things are a little bit different than they will be the rest of the year, okay? People are gonna want, pictures and, whatever. People are gonna have things to say or what have you, but at the end of the day, when we get to that game, all right, you guys are gonna have to be focused because there's still things we gotta get better at and there's still things that we need to do.
All right, last question. Do you expect to win a state championship this coming year?
Yes. We're going to get another one. We're not finished.
Yeah, boy. You did this thing. So what just happened? We got stronger. We got stronger. We got wiser. We got smarter. We got tougher. We got refreshed. Why? Hang on to this. So we can run it back and do it all over again, baby. Ever onward.
I am literally shivering.
Nice.
Ooh. That was nice.